Hello students, I Kamlesh Kumar. Welcome to all of you at my YouTube channel Social Science Academy. We are dealing with the chapter Colonialism, Rural and Tribal Societies. In the previous videos, we have seen that what were the effects of colonialism on the rural lives, what were the effect of colonialism on the tribal people, and in this video we are going to start with the topic effects of colonialism on crafts and industries. So let us see. With more and more parts of urban and rural India coming under the rule of East India Company, the exploitative character of the British rule was exposed. The company's monopolization of trade was getting stronger. So what happened? The Britishers came to India as a trader. They gradually started to interfere in the political matter and local politics, and when they finally established their control over here, they started to exploit various sections of the societies, including farmers, peasants, or artisans. Every group of the people were the victim of their exploitative economic policies. So gradually their exploitative character was exposed in front of Indian leaders, and when the time was going on, their monopolization in the trade was getting stronger. So although agriculture was the main occupation, there was no dearth of handicrafts, calico, muslin, wool and silk products. So Indian society was mainly an agrarian society, but meanwhile Indian handicrafts, calico, muslin, wool, silk products were also in great production in India. Metal works of iron, steel, copper, brass, gold and silver were also in great demand. So these Indian products were also in great demand in Indian market as well as in European market. So in the 17th century, trade with European nations was in favor of India, as we exported large quantities of fine cotton, silk, fabrics, spices, indigo, drugs, precious stones and handicrafts. So till 17th century, trade with European nations was in favor of India, but gradually as we exported what were the export items from India? Cotton, silk, fabrics, spices, indigo, drugs, precious stone and handicrafts. Now, unfortunately, the company's policy led to the destruction of Indian crafts, cottage industries and artisanship. Means what happened? The Britishers discouraged these Indian crafts, traditional crafts, and they promoted mechanized, machine-made goods in Indian market. So what happened? These traditional handicrafts were most costlier because it was time-consuming production, and machine-made goods were produced in less time in huge quantity. So it was unable to compete with the Indian handicrafts, was unable to compete with the machine-made goods. So what happened? To safeguard the British cotton industry, Indian silk and cotton textiles were destroyed with imposition of very heavy duty on Indian goods. So promotion of British machine-made articles at cheaper rates and decrease in the princely patronage. What happened? They increased taxes on the Indian traditional handicrafts. Means if you are going to sell Indian handicraft in the market, you and its cost is 150 rupees, and the same commodity is available by manufactured by machine at rupees 50. So the buyers will prefer the machine made goods because it is cheaper than the handmade goods. So these industries were unable to compete with the British manufactured goods. So changes in the British trade policy forced the Indian craftsmen and artisans to give up their traditional livelihood. In this situation, the Indian artisans left their traditional livelihood. No doubt, the Industrial Revolution uh, between 1760 to 1830 in Britain and other European countries was also responsible for the deindustrialization of India. And all these factors started the process of ruining the traditional handicrafts and decline in the national income of India. So the British economic policy shown an adverse condition on the Indian handicrafts. So that's all in this video. In the next video, we will deal with the topic modern industries in India. Till then, keep watching. Thanks and have a nice day. Thank you.